Last week I did a video in which I shared with you the top 10 AI stocks that I thought were going to drive this market. Yesterday I increased my position in NVIDIA by 10%. Not because I knew they were going to have reported earnings of growth, or that I knew that the stock was going to increase in price by 25%. No, it was because of an article that I read about a collaboration that NVIDIA had entered into with Microsoft and their Azure data network, and how they were going to help developers adapt their websites or their new products to the use of artificial intelligence. And I just happened to be one of those developers who is developing a website to take advantage of AI. The other reason was a 15-year-old boy told me that NVIDIA stock was going to explode and I needed to increase my position. I want to go into depth in that because I think it's going to give you some insight as to who is going to drive this market in the future, who is going to take advantage of artificial intelligence, and how it's going to fit into your life, and how I'm going to improve your life with how I'm going to use it. This is not financial advice. This is financial education, and you're having the benefit of a 78-year-old who's been through all this before and knows what's going to happen. Let's talk more.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
This is the article I was referring to, that NVIDIA is collaborating with Microsoft to accelerate enterprise-ready generation. If you then listen to NVIDIA's earnings call, you heard the CEO say that this is coming not in 10 years, this is coming in a matter of months. And I'm aware of that because, as I say, I am building a website around artificial intelligence so that you can go to my website and ask it a question, or you can watch a video, then ask the video a question, and it will give you an answer. Initially, it'll give you a written out answer. In the very near future, the avatar will speak to you, and your avatar will speak to my avatar. That's where this is going, and I recognize that there are leaders in it, and that NVIDIA's chip is going to be a necessity. As it was stated earlier today, that it isn't that far away, that if there are going to be new applications created that you will want to access on your computer and on your phone. And to access them, you're going to have one of NVIDIA's chips in your phone or in your computer. And if you don't, you're going to have to upgrade to another computer. And this is going to not happen in a matter of 10 years. It's going to happen in a matter of 6 months. And so NVIDIA is going to explode. I mentioned to you that a 15-year-old boy also shared with me, he wasn't a boy, he's a young man, that NVIDIA was going to explode. And why did I put so much credence in his prediction? Well, it just so happens his father, who I have known for, I guess, about 25 years now, has worked since I known him for Google. He is a executive at Google, and I was speaking to him and his son, and he said he didn't say anything, but his son said that NVIDIA was going to explode. So what I realized after listening to the earnings call, these people know things that we don't know. These people know things that Wall Street doesn't know. They know what's going to happen long before it's going to happen, and so they position themselves to take advantage of what's going to happen. They position their company to be in a position to be a forerunner. Now, in my last video where I talked about the 10 leaders in the AI space and where you should invest, I showed you this chart here. And what it does is it breaks down my 10 top picks, and then it shows you what their return on investment has been in the past month, the past year to date, and then 10-year. And this was as of about a week ago. Now I want to show you that same chart that is current to today, and I want you to compare them. And this is in a matter of a week. what has happened to these stocks and what will continue to happen to them. The only one that shows any signs that it didn't explode was Micron, and that was because of Xi Jinping basically saying he did not want any of his tech companies using Micron technology products in their servers or in any of their apps because he felt they were a security issue, and Micron pulled back, but has since come right back at it. So these are the companies I think you need to concentrate on. Let's just Google. If you have not seen the Google Developers Conference, it was about a 2-hour video. If you've not watched that, you're not in the league. You're not in the game. So you need to go find that. Microsoft, as I said, is a major player. We know that from ChatGPT. We learned more that NVIDIA recognizes that they are going to be a major player, and they have collaborated. And then we have NVIDIA, and look at that thing, up 123% year to date. My earlier chart had it up 69%. It's almost doubled its year to year increase. 100% increase a week ago in year to date, 163. 10% month a week ago, 40% today. If I want to say, I told you so. Okay. Then we have Amazon. We have ASML. If you don't know, they are the company that makes the machines that make the semiconductors. They're a Norwegian company, a Dutch company, and they are going to be a major player. You have Tesla. We've talked about Tesla. Then I want you to look at C3AI. And it was a week ago. It was $24.80. Today it's $27 and up 60% for the month. Up a week ago, it was up 12%. I told you about this a week ago, and I told you I was buying into it. If you missed it, wait for a pullback. But this is the company that I will probably end up going to and saying, okay, I am building a website to give the world the answer to any question they have relative to financial planning or financial investment. And they will go to the website and they will go to a category, say that they wanted to learn about a generation skipping trust, and they will be presented by me a explanation of what a generation skipping trust is. And then I will tell the people at C3AI what I want them to then be able to do is ask questions, to type in questions, and then to come back with answers, and to be able to carry that conversation until all their questions are answered. And C3AI is the kind of company that will build that software, build that app for me to put on my website. Okay, that's what they're into. So that's what they're going to do. I probably won't go to Microsoft Azure and ask them to do it. They're probably a league above me, but I suspect C3AI will. Now you got to ask yourself, if I'm a furnace repairman, and I do furnaces and air conditioning, and I have a website, and I'm tech savvy. Why wouldn't I want that on my website so that when Kerry has a problem with his furnace, he can come and basically pick, what is it? Furnace, air conditioner, refrigerator, what is it? And then see a video of what some of the common problems are. And then I could type in and say, this is the problem I'm having. And they would be able to communicate with me and give me an answer. And then actually give me an estimate of what the price is. I could go to another website comparable, another furnace and air conditioning repair, and ask the same questions and know exactly what the repair price is going to be before they come. Is that possible? Yes, that's what's coming. In fact, that's what's going to replace the customer service agent that I have at Spectrum. I won't get on the phone and wait a half an hour to get to the right department. I'll go to their website. I'll tell them what my problem is. An avatar will come up on the screen, explain to me what their situation is, and then we'll schedule an appointment, and we'll do it face to face, avatar to Kerry. That's what will happen. Well, somebody has to create that software for Spectrum or for Kerry or for whomever, the plumber. So who is that going to be? That's probably going to be C3 AI. Well, who's going to provide them the chips to be able to do that? That's going to be NVIDIA. Well, who's going to make the machine that's going to be able to make the semiconductors to make that happen? That's ASML. This is how it all comes together. General Motors doesn't make all the parts that go into the car. Neither does Amazon or Google or NVIDIA. It's a collaboration. What you've got to figure out is who are the players, and that's what these 10 stocks are. Okay? Look them over. And again, I will continue to put this out and update it so that you can see that I'm right. This is how it's going to go. These are going to be the players. And again, set your computer up to give you a search that would have alerted you as it alerted me a day before the price of NVIDIA went up 10% or 25%. I was notified that NVIDIA was collaborating with Microsoft to accelerate enterprise-ready generative AI. That alerted me. And because of that, I added to my NVIDIA, and then support it by the conversation I had with a 15-year-old. That's what this channel is all about. It's all about gathering information so that you can make better investment decisions. Yeah, did I get behind the 8 ball and get ahead of genome sequencing and genome editing? Yes, I did. But be aware. I missed that. I bought more Editus and Intel Illumina today. Why? Because this AI is going to push that forward. Right now, today, they are risk on. Today's stock market, everything in AI is up. Everything in medical is down because all the money's rushing in this direction. At that point, I want to add to my position in Editus and Illumina because this will also make that happen. That's what I do. That's what I enjoy doing, and I enjoy sharing it with you. So what I would suggest to you, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then go down in the description and find our Discord so that when I build this website, which I think is going to be done sometime in middle to late July, you'll have a ticket to get in. Okay? So, again, Kerry Grinkmeyer, retired financial advisor, CFP, CHFC, CLU, just wants to share his knowledge with you and help make you a better investor. I'll talk to you more about this and many other subjects tomorrow and the days to follow.